Hello, friends. When I was going through an article that in India, the happiness index was much higher when there were joint families as compared to the nuclear families nowadays. I was surprised with the figures. The happiness index was much more when we were living in a joint family as compared to a nuclear family. And there were many advantages which I would like to tell you we had when we were living in a joint family. The first advantage of being in a joint family was that there was abundance of resources. Yes. Because if suppose there are 10 working men or if there are 5 working men, 5 working women in a family. So there's 5 working men used to bring 5 resources, different resources, and then it was an abundance for that family. So abundance of resources. Second important thing was proper utilization of those resources. Yes, there was wastage was minimum because there are so many of them to grab those resources. There are so many of them to utilize those resources, and thus there was proper utilization of resources. This was the second most important thing, minimal wastage. The second advantage of joint family. Third important and most important advantage of being in joint family was abundance of love. Yes, abundance of love, abundance of care. Then a child was not worried if his mom is not there to love him. He used to go to his dad. If his dad is not there, he used to go to his chacha. If his chacha is not there, he will go to his chachi. If his chachi is not there, he will go to his daddy. If his daddy is not there, he will go to his dada. So this is what there was abundance of love and care at that point of time when you live in a joint family. Because if you study today, the mental diseases which are rising, which are on rise even in children, what is one of the reasons for that? That is lack of love, right? They are not getting the love and attention which they require. And this is happening because of nuclear families. Mom and dad and a child, when they both are not there, the child don't know what to do, where to go and express himself. And this was not the case when we were into joint family because there was someone to come home and express the thoughts and feelings what a child feels. Abundance of love. There was abundance of love due to which his childhood was very bright. So the third important thing what we used to get from joint family is abundance of love. प्यार मिलता था, बहुत ज़्यादा प्यार मिलता था वो time. So that was abundance of love. Fourth thing, every day was a celebration. Because the festivals which we had, the celebrations which they had, if there is someone's birthday, everything, it was a grand celebration at the family. There's no someone to call from outside. Internally itself, it was a celebration. Fifth important thing, abundance of courage, motivation. There is no need for a child to go outside and for an individual living in a joint family to go outside for courage. If someone would come and back him and say, don't worry, I am there. Don't worry, we are there. Automatically, there used to be a, mental protectiveness which comes in a joint family because then you understand, then you know there is someone, there are so many of them who are backing me, they are back of me. So you get to know, a child becomes, he has courage to face the situations of his life. Because why? Internally, no need of external things, no need of external motivation. Internally, there were so many of them to guide him. So, so many of advantages, so many of benefits of living in joint family, but don't know why. Then slowly, we started being moving more into nuclear families, and now we see from 5 we started becoming 3, from 3 we started becoming 2, and now from 2 we are starting becoming 1. Person is living independently. He thinks that is the way to be happy, running away from responsibilities. I would say that joint families really was a very, very good concept, which are traditional Indians we used to follow. There are still many villages which follow this, but this is what needs to be followed. We need to understand. But now, very important question is everyone comes and asks me, Abhishek, how to succeed? How to be in joint family? Because it's very difficult. There are 10 different opinions. There are so many different people living. They have different advices. They have different, how to be. But listen, one thing. This one thing you should know if you're really wanting to live in joint family, or even if you're wanting to live with a crowd, if you want to, you are living with a society. One thing you should understand how to be successful, and that one thing is you can only be successful in a joint family. You can only be successful with being with everyone with joy, and that one thing is attitude to serve. Right, attitude to serve. If you don't have this attitude to serve, you will not be able to live. So it's better than you go out and you be into nuclear families. Because if you want to live in a joint family, there should constantly be an attitude that I need to serve others. I need to serve everyone. Only when you have this attitude, you will be successful. Not only successful, you will be joyful, you will be happy, you will be at peace. This one attitude can change your life. And that attitude is attitude to serve anyone. Selfless service. The more and more we become selfish, the more and more nuclear we will be, the more and more independent we will be. And the more and more we have an attitude of serving others, we can be in between anyone and we can serve. So hope this gives you confidence, this gives you a learning on how to be with everyone. We can be with everyone, we can be happy with everyone only when we have an attitude to serve. At that point, no one is big, no one is small. There is no selfish intentions, nothing. It is only when I go outside and serve them with an attitude of serving, I want to love them, only then we will be successful in a joint family as well and in a society in which we live. Okay, thank you.